In a recession, there are two types of people: people who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx Group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx Group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx Group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic, and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx Group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Yo, awesome day to each and every one of you. My name is Nicholas Bagwan, and if it is you didn't know, well, now you know. So thankful for this opportunity. So thankful for life, health, and strength, and this business, for the people that it would have aligned me with, and the opportunity that it would have allowed me to have. All right. So what this whole thing is about is letting you know how Forex has never been easier. Is to allow you to hear the information that will be shared today so that you can see if this can benefit you, or if this is for you or not. All right, as simple as that. So we share this opportunity Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. So whether you're looking on Zoom, whether you're looking on Facebook, whether you're looking on YouTube, welcome, welcome. All right, if it is you're listening for the very first time and you're looking on for the very first time, a special welcome to you, because we would have designed this meeting and we have these meetings with you in mind. Okay, so let's get into it here at this moment. So as always, some things I want you all to remember is this: no referrals needed. That's 1. 2, no monthly subscriptions. 3, no mandatory meetings. And last but not least, just let the pros trade for you. All right, that's just it. I love that fact because here it is. I had experiences in the Forex market before, and it wasn't so nice, but now I get paid every single Saturday when the pros trade. So with that being said, welcome to CFX, where success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. It's as easy as that. All right, so let's get into this here at this moment. So two trending industries this Cashfx is involved in. 1, the online learning, e-learning. So everything is online now. As much as things fall, things crash, things what and what, everything is going online, especially because of this pandemic. So grandma have to go online, baby have to go, everybody online. So it's no wonder why Cashfx would have decided to be involved in this industry. Not just this, but of course the other industry is the Forex market. When we compare the different markets, we would see no wonder why Cashfx would be involved in the Forex market, because it's the largest financial, most liquid market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading volume per day. That's the Forex market comparing to the other markets, right? So why Cashfx? Let me tell you why. First of all, they have some core values, not just what it is they do, what it is they offer, and all of these things. They have some core values, and that's important, because with core values, they set a foundation and they set a standard, and they maintain a standard once they hold to those values. So the values that this company holds, there too, is transparency, honesty, and respect. Their core values are transparency, honesty, and respect. Every end of the month, we have update calls with the CEO, marketing director, even different leaders in the organization, and they develop programs to help us to grow, to develop as individuals, as entrepreneurs, as all of these different things, as well as give us updates on different problems, different goals, different visions that they're having moving forward. So it's very transparent on how it is they would have dealt with us, but I can speak for me is very honest and respectful as well. Yeah. Apart from that, their purpose is to provide the average person with the opportunity to have success in the Forex market, in the financial market, through an automated system. Automated, keyword there. A lot of persons right now, you're probably looking for a second source of income, but they don't have that time to devote a second job. Well, look no further, but listen on. All right, that's all I'll encourage you to do. So not only that, but they position themselves also to provide the education to suit your need, whether you are a beginner in terms of your knowledge in the Forex market or an advanced trader. They have education to suit you at your level. Yeah. So what about the people behind this Cash Forex group? So first of all, they have a team of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. So they have it in financial market, network marketing, project management, even in the educational arena. Some people may ask, well, all these things necessary? I would continue to say every single time, definitely. Why is that? because you want to have the best, you want to be effective, and you want to be consistent. When it is we get into business with persons or with a company, that's the things that we want to look for. And so even through this pandemic, we could see those things, or at least I am, or the members can see those things. And I will show you some of those results that would make me say such things. Yeah. So who would have been responsible in putting this team, this mastermind team together? We have the founders. So the founders are Mr. Huasca Lopez and Mr. Edwin Abad. Mr. Huasca Lopez is the CEO. Very humble guy. He's passionate about helping people, past network marketer, successful entrepreneur. He's a family man, really inspiring and encouraging just to listen to him. And that's the kind of persons you want to be aligned with. He's a visionary. He had that vision of this company in years planning, and now he's seen everything come to pass. We are even being part of that vision as well. Yeah, so apart from Mr. Huasca Lopez, we have Mr. Edwin Abad. Mr. Edwin Abad is the magician, I would call him, because he's the VP trading of operations. He's the person responsible, or manages, help manages the team of professional traders. Yeah, so that is pretty amazing. So here it is that this person has a passion for trading Forex, and Mr. Huasca Lopez has a passion for helping persons. And what do we get when that is combined? Cash Forex Group. That's really amazing. And you will hear how it is they care about the people, right? When it is we move forward. As for the physical location of the business, it is based in Panama City, Panama. And so you would have been hearing us announcing or talking about this, the ribbon cutting ceremony. Or if it is you haven't been hearing us, maybe you have been seeing articles or even videos talking about, well, they don't have a physical structure. Well, let me tell you this. Those two individuals would have taken $7 million approximately out of their pockets even before everything would have started to have this building up and running. The largest trading center in the Latin American space. Not only that, but I want to show you after this ribbon cutting ceremony would have passed, I want to show you just a short, very short teaser clip so that you can see how that looks for yourself. All right, so just take a look. All right, I said it was short. That's just a teaser. Imagine this. In 2022, they are opening up the schedule from January to have scheduled visits. That's pretty amazing. So the office is up and it's only excitement and a big future from here. All right, so how do you get started with this Cash Forex Group? Well, let me tell you, there are 15 contracts in total. All right, and when it is you purchase any one of these contracts, you have access to 3 levels of education. So from the 300 all the way to the 3000 contract, you'll have access to the elemental plan of education. Let me just say this right here. You can start with any one of the contracts that I would mention here now, any one of the 15 contracts, and you can also make your way up as well. All the figures that you're seeing on the screen are USD equivalent. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, from the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract, you'll have access to the advanced plan of education. And last but not least, the 30,000 all the way to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call the gold standard. You'll have access to the Supreme Series. At this point, well, you will have all the nuts and bolts, the information necessary for you to jump into the Forex market on your own, open your own broker account. You will know what is a broker account, and you can trade on your own and provide yourself with an additional stream of income. Now, it's up to you to tap into this education, is whether you want to or not. But each contract comes with the education. So understand that. All right, you can start with any one of these contracts and you could also work your way up to the highest as well. So let's move forward. How do you earn with Cashfx? Well, as mentioned, you purchase one of the contracts mentioned before, and there are 2 main ways. The first is bare capital. every single member of Cashfx Group owns bare capital. The 300,000 plus members in Cashfx Group globally earns bare capital. What is this bare capital? Well, when it is you purchase that contract, after 3 business days, the traders get to work for you. They trade on your behalf. They promise 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. So let me tell you this, the reason why it is they have that limit as to how much you can earn per day or per week is because when it is the company or the traders have any losses on any given day, we don't see any negative figure. They digest the losses. So that's the reason and that's the importance of that limit. All right. So keep that in mind. So this would accumulate week after week after week until it reaches 2 times your contract size. So every single member earns this. But we also have bull capital. Now, bull capital is optional. All right. But if it is you decide to share this business, this is just by the way, if you decide to share this business, I'm telling you that you're going to get commissions. I'll show you the breakdown of that as well. You're going to get some commissions and you can earn potentially up to 2 times your contract value on this side as well. That's pretty amazing. Not only that, but you also have different rank levels if you want to make the most out of this business, and even this can afford you the option to do this full time, to leave your job if you have a job right now. Okay, so let's get into the breakdown of what happens when you purchase a contract. So we have the $1,000 USD contract here. What happens? Well, we have the bare capital as mentioned, and 70% of that contract goes into, or any contract you purchase goes into the trading account. So here it is, the trader is going to trade this for you. You're going to get 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. And this would happen week after week after week after week. Now, past profits doesn't guarantee future results, but let me tell you this. Every single week, I've gotten a positive return. No negative figures in Cashfx Group, only up and up and up. So it would accumulate until it reaches 200% of your contract size, which is $2,000 in this example. Yeah. So not only that, but where does the next 30% goes? That goes towards the bull capital. So while it's going towards the bull capital, the 30% is actually paying for your education. So you are getting something in return for that as well. So it's not just going anywhere and you're losing 30% of your money. No, the option is there for you if it is you want to tap into or take advantage of the education. So remember I said they care about the people? Well, let me show you how. 50% of this education money goes to the person who directly referred you, or if it is you directly referred somebody, this goes towards you. So if you start this business and you brought somebody in with a $1,000 contract, well, you would receive half of the education money, which in this case will be $150. It's called fast start. So you get that once they start. As soon as they start, you get it immediately. The other half goes towards something that is called the Uni Level Bonus, and I'll touch more on that shortly. So imagine this. Once this person that you brought into the business continue to renew their contract or upgrade their contract, you will continue to receive commissions. Mind you, this is not costing the individual that you brought into the business anything additional, because they have no monthly fee to pay. So it's a win-win either way. All right. Not only that, but this can accumulate until it reaches 200%. So you have 200% minimum on your bet, and potentially you could earn up to 400%. All right, 200% on your bet, 200% on your book. So what happens here? What happens next? What are my options? So let me tell you this. The average person just runs this business passively, and that's no problem. So I'll deal with it like that. So let me tell you, if you're just a bare earner and you purchase a $1,000 contract, you hit $2,000, what next? What do I do? Well, your contract is now expired. Let me tell you this. You withdraw this money. There's a 20% withdrawal fee. Whether you decide to withdraw it in parts or withdraw it in full, same 20% comes out and you can't cheat the system. It would amount to the same thing. All right. So when this 20% comes out, you would now remain with $1,600. What are your options? You have two. Option number one is you can take the money and leave. You have the option of cashing out. It's good to know you're not tied with the business for life. That's option one. Option number two is you can take $1,000, repurchase the same contract, allow that to work for you again, and pocket $600. That's also an option. I recommend those two as short terms. That's my personal view. All right, as short terms. Now, if it is you're looking for something a little more long term, a little more secure, a little more stable, a little more freedom, well, what it is I would suggest is you upgrade in your contract. So you have the option to upgrade before your contract hits your 200%. So you're basically using the value that your contract is on. So you're paying the difference from the contract that you're on to the contract that you want to upgrade to. All right. Plus, you want to cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. So let me just show you what that looks like starting from the 300 USD contract. We've seen 300, the amount you need to upgrade. On the third column, you'll see 250. Why 250? Because the difference plus the 20% withdrawal fee. So the difference to move from the 300 to the 500 is $200, and the $50 is the 20% withdrawal fee. So that's the reason for that. All right, easy maths. So check this out. This entire roadmap that you're seeing on the screen is a simulation that we would have done up with an estimated weekly profit of 5%. So we have actually seen less than 5% once just a couple weeks ago. And I will tell you this is ideal because past profits doesn't guarantee future results. So understand that this is just an estimate. All right. So, but we highly believe that 5% is a really good average based on what it is we have seen in the past. Okay. So on a 300 contract, if it is you start there, now mind you, this is without you bringing in anybody into the business, without you putting any more money from your pocket, or without you just with you starting at the lowest contract as possible. So you start here, it will take you about 6 years. About 6 years, if it is you start there, in order for you to reach straight up to that 100,000 contract. You may have to renew along the way, but it is possible. A one-time payment and compound that 300 USD equivalent to 6 figures. That is mind-blowing. That is mind-blowing. Yeah. So if it is you share the business with people, use the commissions to help you upgrade faster. If it is you start at a higher contract, or if it is you take money out of your pocket, all of these things are optional. You would reach that 100,000 contract a whole lot faster than that 6 years. Or if it is you just want to settle at a 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 contract, that's your choice as well. So this is for the people who just like to see a visual, just like to have a timeline in mind so that they could plan their stuff and see the figures. Yeah. So where does this 20% that I spoke about goes? It goes into this force matrix 3x10. Let me tell you, the 3x10 is just the structure. So it goes 3 on the first level, every row increases by 3 down to 10 levels deep. So the minute people see the structure, they cringe. They say, nah, brother man, I good. I don't want to hear about those things. Let me tell you this. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, which contract you're getting started with, whether you want to share this business or not, you are going to fall into somebody's matrix once you're getting started. Yeah. And how this force matrix works, this works in such a way whereas if you're not bringing in anybody into the business, the person who brought you into the business constantly bringing in persons, they would fall underneath you by default because it fills up left to right, top to bottom. So 1, 2, 3, then the fourth person would go under the first person, and then so on. All right. So I want you to get that in your mind, first of all, and then how this works is that when those persons underneath you withdraw, and they have to withdraw, whether they're withdrawing to cash out or whether they're withdrawing to upgrade, you have to withdraw. So once that 20% comes out, it goes into this matrix. So in a more detailed way, half of that money goes into the matrix. 10% goes towards matching matrix, which is bulk capital. 40%, which is bulk capital, of course, goes towards leadership rank bonus. So the force matrix 3x10 here contributes together with the trade pool earnings to make up the bare capital. So this force matrix pays out on the 1st and the 16th of every single month, and you don't have to do anything. If people upgrade their contract, they withdraw their money, you're getting that money. Sooner or later, you'll benefit from this part of the business as well. Okay, so the next bonus that I mentioned was a Uni Level Bonus. All right, Uni Level Bonus. So how this works is that when it is you get started with Cashfx, you identify, the company identifies you as an ace trader. Okay, so as an ace trader, what that simply means is that you only have access to 4 levels deep. Now, this is the bull side of the business. This is the sharing side of the business now. So 4 levels deep simply means that you can have only access to 4 levels deep concerning the commissions. You can have any amount on your levels 1 to 4, but only down to 4 levels deep. So I like to use letters just for clarification's sake. So let's just say I share the business with A. A gets started, A would be on my level 1. A shares it with B, B would be on my level 2. B shares it with C, C would be on my level 3. And C shares it with D, D would be on my level 4. So I would receive commissions from every single person as I am an ace trader. But if it is D shares this opportunity with E and E decides to get started, then I will not receive commissions from E. If I want to receive commissions from E, then I would need to rank up. I would need to rank up. What do I mean by rank up? I need to bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. That's just it. So when you hit the rank of executive, then you unlock the different levels and you receive the commissions from the persons who are coming in on those levels, and you're seeing the different percentages there as well. All right. So for executive, you would unlock down to level 6. For manager, down to level 8. Director, down to level 9. President, club ambassador, and global ambassador, you would unlock all the levels. Plus, receive an additional global bonus. Bonuses upon bonuses right here in one platform. That's pretty amazing. All right. So as mentioned, after every month, we have an update call with the CEO, with the marketing director, and so on. And we usually have end of month update calls. And for the month of August, we had 77 new executives, 13 new managers, and 1 new director. All right. So let me tell you this. Even in the midst of this crisis, we have persons just crushing it. You all don't know. Let me give you an idea. So for executive, you need to bring in $50,000 within business. US within business within a 30-day window. This simply means that this 77 persons would have done that. That's mind-blowing. So I like to refer to the Chinese while a lot of persons are affected, if not all, and we are in this crisis. I want you to know that I like to refer to the Chinese when it is they say that crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And people are taking advantage of this opportunity. We are taking advantage of this opportunity. And the hope is that as you hear this information here today, that you too will take advantage of this opportunity and act on the information shared. Yeah. So apart from hitting those ranks and unlocking those uni levels, you also receive either a physical prize or 75% of the cash value. You have the option to choose. So for executive, you can take an iPad or $675. For manager, you can take a Rolex or $7,500. For director, you can take a travel pack for 2 or $11,250. For president club, you can take a Porsche or $75,000. For ambassador, you can take a Ferrari or $150,000. Or for global ambassador, which nobody haven't hit just yet, you can take a Lamborghini or $375,000. Now this is mind-blowing because this is paid in full. As soon as you hit the rank, it's paid in full at the appropriate time. So imagine this. Persons take the vehicles, and person has taken the vehicles who would have hit the ambassador and president club and so on. And if they decide to leave the company, which I know they will not, because of what the company is doing for them and doing for us, if they decide to leave, understand that the company pays this in full. So you don't have to give back the company the vehicle or the watch or the iPad or anything of the sort. That's mind blowing. So just keep that in mind. All right. So at this point in time, I just want to show you some results quickly so you'll have an idea of what Cashfx has been doing in terms of the best, in terms of the consistent and all of that. All right. So let me show you. For last week, we would have gotten 5.02%. Remember, I told you on a normal trading week, we don't see anything lower than 5%. Well, here it is. This is what it looks like in a month. So here it is, 22.10% for September. Not only that, but let's look at 2021 in its entirety thus far. We have 198.69%. Where can we get those returns? Tell me and I'll put my money there. Well, Cashfx is doing that, and I would encourage anybody to put their money there because your money is growing. Now, all of this money that you're seeing here, all of this percentage is hands-free. Hands-free. If you don't know what hands-free means, well, you don't have to do anything to earn this. It's sounding strange. It's sounding too good to be true. Well, just take my word for it. If you don't want to take my word, then take the person who would have invited you onto this call so that you can experience this as well with us. Yeah, 2020, 329.54%, even more amazing, even more amazing. So the only question I want to answer at this point in time is how do I get started? How do you get started? So while I mentioned that all the figures that you saw on the screen are USD equivalent, you must firstly acquire Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the payment method. So let me just run through some facts here with you as we compare it to the fiat or what we know as the currency that we use. So Bitcoin was created by computers or miners. Fiat was issued by the government. Bitcoin has a fixed amount, which means the more persons get involved, the higher the value it would increase. All right. Fiat, it has inflation due to unlimited printing, which means it continues to devalue as time passes. Bitcoin has a public database. It is transparent. Fiat, it is not. Bitcoin, it is decentralized, not owned by any entity. Fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks, so they have total control. Bitcoin has low fees for international wire transfers. Fiat, high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds, and fiat, not so much, right? So this is just some facts here for you. If you are able to source your own Bitcoin, that's great. You just source your own Bitcoin to suit based on which contract you want to get started with. If not, then we have leaders within your organization and merchants who can supply the Bitcoin for you. Just get back to the person who would have invited you onto the call. Let them know which contract you're thinking about getting started with, and they would give you the TT equivalent. For those of us who are in Trinidad and Tobago here, they would give you the TT equivalent. And not only that, you let them know when you want to get started, they will give you the account info, you make the payment, and then the next thing you want to get is the referral link. All right. So you cannot Google Cashfx and try to sign up. The site will tell you that you cannot sign up with a corporate website. You need a referral link. You cannot download any app because Cashfx doesn't have any app. If by chance you happen to see an app, please know that that is not legit. Okay, so you must get a referral link. So you'll get that from the person who shared this opportunity with you. And after you do that, they will walk you through the sign up, reach the payment page. If you source your Bitcoin on your own, you make your payment. If it is the leaders or the merchants source the Bitcoin for you, well, we set the payment page for them, the payment details for them, they would make the payment, and that's it. After 3 business days, then you would start to earn. So the next thing is how I'm getting back my money. So all monies are paid in Bitcoin. You can keep it in Bitcoin. If you want it back in cash, well, you can get that too. You can get that too. So I'll mention 2 options here in ways where it is you can get back your TT or your US or whichever currency you use. All right. So firstly, you can always sell it back to the leaders. So you sell it to them. That's always the quick and easiest way. Send your bank account details. They wire transfer the money to you. That is fast. The next option is you can, we'll put you onto some global exchange MasterCard where it is you order the card. Once you have the card, you just send the Bitcoin onto the card. You convert that to US, and then you can use that anywhere in the world that accepts MasterCard. I would have tested it and proven right here in Trinidad. It works in the ATM stores. It works like a normal MasterCard. All right. So it is tested and proven over and over again. It's up to you now to make a decision. So with that being said, this is what Cashfx Group is about. It's about hands-free income, which helps you to do what matters the most and spend it with the people you love. Yeah. So guys, I want to thank you for your time, whether you're looking on Zoom, Facebook, or YouTube. Thanks for your time. I'll get back to the person who would have invited you on. If you don't know anybody, if it is you just happen to see this by chance, just reach out to the person who maybe would have shared this video on Facebook or YouTube or whatnot, and you can get your questions answered from them. You can get your concerns clarified, and you all know what time it is. It is transformation time. Let's earn and let us grow together. All right, so you all take care and be safe. Bye.